Of course, while I was doing my makeup, London was in here. What did you get into? It looks like you might have gotten into some diaper rash cream. This is the fun part of being a mom, is when you realize your kids are not at your feet and they're not bothering you. There is something that they're getting into. And well, leave it to this little girl. We gotta go wash off your face. Okay? Now we can get ready without her getting in her room. It is a little while later. We've actually already gone to church and come back home. Not gonna lie, we started running late today, so we just had to get going. But I want to show you guys my outfit that I wore to church because it was so stinking cute. I loved this vest. It is so pretty with this little stitching detail. Good old Amazon find, and I paired it with just a long sleeve Abercrombie bodysuit. Wow. And then this silk skirt, which is also Amazon, which I have been loving, pairing this silk skirt with pretty much anything that I can find. We ran out the door. We were about a minute late, but we got really lucky that the service before our classes went a little bit over. So it didn't look like we were late to church, but anywho, I was in the middle of sorting my laundry. My camera battery was dying, which is so weird, but the battery on this camera is just not fantastic, and I haven't been really vlogging enough and using the camera enough lately to justify buying another battery, but I probably should have another battery on hand so I can just do that and I don't have to stop recording to wait for my camera to charge. What is that? Now we're home. I am starving. The only thing I've had was that protein pancakes that I had this morning, and then I had a few chips before church, and I'm starving. So I'm gonna try and throw myself something together, get the kids something. And then tonight, we are actually going over to my mother-in-law's. Every Sunday, we either go over to my sister-in-law's or my mother-in-law's, and we have dinner. It is 4 o'clock, and we're having dinner over there at 6. So I'm going to probably make them something small, like maybe just like some crackers, cheese, pepperoni, fruit, something like that, and not like a big meal. But every time we come home from lunch, everyone is always starving. So that's what we're gonna go do. I do need to, every Sunday, which if you guys have watched a Sunday in my life or day in my life before, on Sundays I always plan out what our meals are gonna be for the week. Well, now, I also have to plan out dinners and lunches because my husband now is working a different job where he has to go into the office, which we had such a good cushion of him being here, but it's okay because it's a better position. He's got a lot more responsibility now, so he needs to be in the office. So I need to finish putting that together. I put all the things together yesterday that were like restocks or like snacks, little things like that we needed. And then today I'm gonna plan all the meals and then make the list. And thank heavens for grocery pickup and having an app for your grocery store, because I put everything on there, order it, and then I'll be able to pick it up tomorrow and do all that. So that's the next thing on the docket, is eating, making our grocery list, and then we've got dinner with the family. So let's go get some food before I go crazy from this hunger. Okay, so I've got my list here. I thought I would show you guys a little bit of how I meal plan, how I get everything done. I feel like I've mastered the process of not overbuying things we don't need and making sure that I have dinner and all the things I need throughout the week. So first, like I said, I make a list of just everything. I walk into my pantry, I walk into my bathrooms, into my laundry room, look in my fridge and see what I have. And I like to keep a back stock of at least 2 to 3 of the things that are non-perishable that we use frequently. So like peanut butter, top ramen, macaroni and cheese, ketchup, like condiments, things like that. So I went through and made a list of all that. And then another thing I love to do is I will go onto Pinterest and I will either go to my saved, recipes that I've already had if I want to repeat something, but if I'm looking for something new to inspire me, I will go onto Pinterest and I will type in like simple healthy dinners that use beef, or just simple healthy dinner ideas. Wow. And I will look at the picture, see something like this is one that I've made before and it's so good and my husband loves it. And so right now what I'm planning to do is I've already got a list on here of just, let's see, the different dinners I'm gonna make and lunches. That does not want to focus, so that's cool. And so I wrote down the things I'm gonna need for the things I already have planned, and now I'm just looking for other inspo and things I might wanna make. You can get as specific as 0 carb, low carb, chicken meals, a few ingredients. Like, you can literally use Pinterest as if it's on Google and find all the stuff. So now my next process is to finish planning the dinners. I usually do about 4 a week, 4 to 5. And then we always have like a leftover for either lunches or for another meal during the week. So we're gonna do that. And then I will add whatever ingredients that I don't already have that I need onto my list. And then we'll go onto my Walmart app and put all the stuff in there so we can place the order tomorrow. Guys, happy Monday. I thought I would take this vlog into another day because there just wasn't a lot going on yesterday, and I didn't vlog when we're over at our family's house because I just don't like pulling out a camera in front of the family when they're very like private people to begin with. So here we are. We're on our way this morning to a cardio workout class. You guys have probably heard of High Fitness. One of my friends is an instructor, and she has like a gym built onto her house that she does the High Fitness from. So you saw I did a little bit of legs this morning from a workout program I'm following on the Playbook app, which is the app that I have my workout program on. I think it's so fun to try other creators' workouts. So I'm doing someone else's workout, and it's been so fun. I did that this morning, and I decided to get out of the house and take the kids, because the kids get to go play while we're there at the house. So let them go play. I'll do a little bit of cardio because summer's coming up and it's time to get a little bit leaner for bikinis and whatnot. So anyway, that's what we're off to do this morning, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. It's been a little bit since I've updated you guys. We're home from the workout, and I just washed my face and did my skincare. I honestly need to get that, that antibacterial, like Tower 28 spray after your workout, because I feel like I'm starting to get bumps and whatnot, because now that I'm not working out at home, I work out and I still have to drive home, and I can't always like get to washing my face right away, and I feel like the sweat's just sitting there in my face. But it was such a good workout. I sweated so much. It's insane. And now, as you can see, I'm in here in my husband's office, which I am so excited because now my husband's office is turning into a place where I can do some homeschool stuff. Where before, when I was setting up homeschool, I was popping up a table wherever, the kitchen table or table in the room, anywhere where my son wouldn't have distractions. But now I can set it up in here. And so I've got all the stuff out. I've got his writing book. You've got some books. If you have kids that are level 1 readers or need something really funny to read to entertain them, the Elephant Piggy books, my son loves them so much because they're funny to him and they're easy reads. I've got his English stuff out, and then I've got math sitting over here. We're going to start by warming up reading, and we do some writing, which he hates, but it's been good to get his penmanship better. And then we're going to do some like phonics sounds and stuff. And then we have to go pick up our grocery order soon. And then my husband actually came home from out of town last night and left his wallet in his buddy's car that he drove home with. So then we have to go pick up that while the guy is still at his work, which is right up the road, thankfully. And then we're gonna be home and it's nap time and it's just all the craziness of cooking dinner and whatnot. And I don't know about anybody else, any other moms, but that like 4 to 7 o'clock time is pure chaos in my house. My kids get crazy moody. And I don't understand why, but that's just, I guess, my life. So now I need to go get Decker, who is actually playing basketball out in the living room right now. And I need to go get him and be like, hey, bud, like we gotta get school going, because he will try and stall and not do school for as long as humanly possible. So I need to get school done for him. So anyway, that is what we're up to. Nothing crazy exciting. I'll show you little tidbits of school, and then we will go get our groceries. No, 14. Okay.
No, I'm at 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
What's the answer? No.
But 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. That's 7.
You don't count 14. You go 14, then you go 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
She will say, thank you. That will cheer me up. Then I will give her my ice cream to share.
I finished cooking dinner and I was so starving and it sounded so good that I didn't even show anything. But I want to show you guys the dinner because it has been a repeat favorite of ours and it's so good. It's so healthy, but it has tons of flavor. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what I made. Okay, so this is ground turkey and we have broccoli in here, and then I just boil rice separately because my kids don't generally like the flavor in this because it is a little bit spicy, but it is so good. Me and my husband love it. And anytime there's leftovers of this, it never goes uneaten. I found the recipe on Pinterest, so I'll link it below in the description. The sauce that you mix with it has a sweet chili sauce, honey, soy sauce, sesame seed oil, and sriracha, I think. It just makes it really flavorful. Like you cook the meat and then you put the sauce on after the meat is all cooked for the sauce to thicken, and then mix the broccoli and stuff back in. But it's so good and it's so easy, and it's definitely a great one for meal prep if anyone needs some ideas. So I'll link that in the description below. I'm going to finish eating, which I quite literally am almost done with it. I had the scraps, and my other two are eating just rice with butter, which honestly I wish I was eating because it's so good. I love pasta with butter and salt. Like it's just basic and it's great. But yeah, and then we're probably gonna get ready for bath time, do a little bit of playing, and then it's off to bed. And I could not wait.